I bought a KTM GTXR with a £300,000 budget and attempted to beat a Porsche GT3 RS around a racetrack.
And failed.
Well done. Unfortunately, I lost, but it turns out my car might have a big problem which we need to fix.
Oh, the sounds of that thing.
Thankfully, KTM have reached out because they want this car back to fix the issues, to give this car a better chance of beating that Porsche around the racetrack. If KTM fix these issues, at the end of this video, we're going to go back to that racetrack and get our revenge on the Porsche GT3 RS. But why do KTM want my car back? Well, the KTM is exactly what I asked for. A full-blown race car for the road-ish. And right now, I am struggling to even use it. Being the first car to be sold here, I don't think the Austrians could have ever imagined the state of our UK roads. And that is what we need to somehow fix. But the problem is, the factory I've collected the car from is 1,000 miles away. And right now, there is no KTM dealership in the UK. But part of the reason I did buy this car is many of the key components are the best of Audi parts. And because they are partners in the Xbow project, I have a lot of Audi service centres to choose from. But because KTM are small enough and willing to listen and develop, they are flying across from Europe to see these problems firsthand and evolve this car for the future. Big thanks to my mate Rich and Viking Autos for being KTM HQ for the day. We have a ramp and KTM's top master tech. Please meet our new favourite Austrian, Patrick. Patrick, nice to meet you. We're in England. Yeah. You need trousers.
Already them.
We're going to fix it, hopefully.
Yep.
The plan to make it higher.
Yep. Yep.
The first reason Patrick is here is that my KTM GTXR is the first KTM ever to be in the UK, and importing this car took a lot of time and was a pain. We learnt there was a few parts which were not legal in the UK, so I am the test dummy, and they've manufactured parts specifically to fit our UK legislations, and I am getting these upgrades today.
Obviously, when we were doing our track race, there was a lot of impacts on the front of the car, so we're going to lift it up and just see if there's any damage to that carbon fibre underneath, and fingers crossed there won't be.
What damage you mean?
Bang, bang, bang. Sounded just like your mum's bed.
This car is very special. From the top parts you can see, but also underneath. This whole car is carbon fibre, and that's not just for looks. The car's performance is partially down to its light weight, and to save that weight, you sit in a carbon fibre tub, and even the under trays are carbon fibre. And smashing holes in these could be a bill of tens of thousands of pounds.
What were you worried about? Oh, these.
They're massive, aren't they? So this is like rock hard plastic, which is obviously like where the car should hit rather than taking out the carbon fibre.
This is from KTM's race background, a part developed and used on their race cars. These hard blocks stop the undertray from hitting the road or racetrack's curbs, which would usually damage the undertray, but more importantly, the carbon fibre tub. You can see the undertray has taken a few hits, but it's just cosmetic. Looks like I've just about got away lucky. So now we know the car is healthy and hopefully fixable today, we can concentrate on the legality side.
Now, when we registered this car into the UK, we had to prove certain things that this car met UK regulations. Now, one of the issues which we did have is the speedo there on this steering wheel is only in kilometres per hour. There's no mile per hour conversion, which is no good and illegal. So we've had to run round with an extra speedo, which is plugged into the OBD port, telling us the mile per hour equivalent.
And did you use it?
It's been in here all the time. If you've not noticed, that's your problem, not mine.
Where?
I took it out this morning actually when
Did you? If you took it out earlier, where's the OBD port?
I put it back away. It's in the OBD
Yeah, so
port
where to
holder.
point, just point out the OBD port.
It's in the car.
Yeah, point it out.
But we have a more legitimate fix, as KTM have written a software upgrade to flash on the steering wheel's computer.
Where's the mileage stored? Is the mileage on that?
The mileage.
Mileage in
there.
Cologne.
Can we put that?
To 0? No?
No.
You just tried to bribe a federal officer.
No, technically I didn't bribe anybody.
No, that
Finished.
Finish back to 0 miles.
Ready? Moment of truth. Fixed, box ticked, and now reading in miles per hour. And we also have one more upgrade to make us perfectly legal here in the UK. Now, these had to be modified to get our V5 to make it legal on UK roads. And that's because this car was designed to be on the opposite side of the road in Europe. So what we had to do, we've had to put stickers on the lights to basically stop it blinding the people coming the other way.
What's amazing is you can't see the sticker whatsoever. Like, it's a really good job. Is the sticker with the,
sticker
OBD
looks
port?
like it's fell off. They weren't the best gluing stickers when I bought them, actually.
Really?
But it's irrelevant anyway, because today it will be road legal properly. KTM have sent Patrick with a complete remanufactured UK spec light assembly, which will point the beam of the headlights in the right direction.
Ta-da.
So just got to peel these stickers off. Okay, so this is the new light. So because this car was made for the other side of the road, what is happening, and when I'm driving along, it's dazzling everybody coming the other way, and that's why luckily I had my stickers on. So this now, the angle is just totally different, so it's more towards the hedge and not towards the people coming the other way. So it's real cool that KTM are evolving, making our car even better so that we can use it on our UK roads. So when you guys buy one, hopefully in the future, I'll have done all the research and development. So with the lights no longer dazzling the rest of the country, and I also know how fast I am going, we can move on to the bigger problem we have had since the day the car arrived. The ride height, and hopefully once it is fixed, we will be able to get our revenge on the GT3 RS later on in this video. Patrick is now going to measure where we are, our starting point, because obviously, as we know, right now it's hitting the floor a lot on our fantastic British roads. So
8.2
and
11.
11. So 8.2 on the front, 11 on the back, and obviously we're just going to go up from there. The easiest way to lift the car up away from the floor is to make the car taller, and we do that by raising the ride height. KTM have made, and Patrick is going to fit, a UK specific spring setting for the suspension, and the new ones are much nicer as they are orange. Step 1, remove the shocks. Since I usually break and not fix, a second set of hands, in my opinion, would have been useless. So for this bit, I went to make some ratchet straps to do some real work. The suspension is very easy to access, just like an F1 car. And again, this is down to KTM's racing experience.
We have to keep him with a colour theme, so his rag is orange.
And what is interesting, because this is a race car, everything is designed to come apart quickly and easily. Because during a race, when repair time is precious, after some rubbing, parts need to be removed and replaced as fast as possible. Which, to be fair, is pretty cool to now have that on my road car. And all off, they do look the mutt's nuts. And now the exciting task of removing the springs. But turns out Patrick is a fun sponge and has brought a special tool to stop it taking out his front teeth. With the springs off, you can see how much of a difference the stronger, harder UK spec is going to be. So it's a lot thicker. A lot thicker. And then there's a pre-spring as well. Do you know what that's for?
No idea.
For the little bumps. So it doesn't touch that, so it takes out all the little bits. Now swapped and ready, the longer and stiffer springs should make this car sit taller and no longer compress and bottom out on the road or the racetrack. And hopefully this will be the modification I need to beat the track-proven Porsche 911 GT3 RS in
the rematch.
Reece, I've just heard that when I spoke to you and you said you can come back from work now, we're ready, they've just gone to get some glue. Talk me through the glue. So come on,
Where did you get glue from?
I don't know, it looks like glue. Look at the tub.
It's Loctite.
Where's the tub?
I don't know.
There it is. Look, tell me that doesn't look like glue.
It's not glue.
That's Loctite. Do you not even know what it is?
What's a Loctite? It's tight if it's glued, isn't it?
just put that on it.
On goes the glue.
So that stops it from vibrating loose.
So it stops it from coming off, like glue.
Basically, like, yeah, just like glue. I don't know why they bother putting it Loctite. Might as well just buy glue.
I'm doing your job now.
Yeah, I'll do yours.
Patrick, have you heard about Reese's mom? Reese's mom, very pretty.
Really?
Very, very pretty.
Okay.
Very popular in the local area.
Really?
With the harder sprung shocks back on, we refitted the wheels. Now we can drop it down and measure to see what a difference the modified suspension has made.
Right, so Patrick has worked his magic and we've gone harder springs and raised the right out a little bit to hopefully now stop it banging on the floor. You measure?
Yep.
Dankeschön.
So it's 8.2 before.
8.2.
9.8.
Okay, so we have that much more, which is going to make a massive difference. Massive difference. Perfect. And the back was?
11.
How do you remember all this?
I'm super clever.
It's on your phone, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're looking for about 12.8.
12.2.
12.2. 12.2, so that's good. So again, we're considerably higher. And you can see it here, to be fair, because the springs are higher, the weight of the body isn't pushing it down. So, right, reverse it straight off.
Yep. No.
Now, although we have lifted it, nobody knows if this is enough to stop this car bottoming out. So time for the Birmingham test drive and fingers crossed, no spine crunching impacts. You need a seatbelt. Go very tight.
Yeah.
We jump it.
Here. The bridge. So.
Miles per hour. I can tell it's better already.
Yeah.
All of those bumps before, bang, bang, bang. This bang. This bang. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
So much better. Reece said I've got to speak to you and you don't understand what I'm saying, so I'm just going to speak really fast, then you're just going to smile.
Yeah.
Because I suppose really if I speak really fast like this, you don't know what it's just hard to understand, especially. Do you think?
Yeah.
But at least I know you're just being polite because you're not saying anything back, but it's good that it's like that.
Fixed.
Fixed. And I've been saying stuff really, really fast and then talking about stuff, and then I just turn to him and just goes, okay, it's good, yeah? See, that's exactly what happens. The faster I speak, and then the less you understand, and it's just brilliant.
You're a bad person.
So, test one completed, passing with flying colours, and not one bang of this car hitting the floor. So I think this will help massively when we set the new lap time around Teesside, and hopefully we get redemption against its Porsche rival. Now, also, there is another potential big time saving opportunity of making a faster lap time, and this requires no modification, just education. As you can see, without that launch control feature, I am unable to raise the revs to hit the turbo immediately. I am losing at least half a second before we've even done 50 metres into that race. But turns out we do have launch control built in, and it's a feature that this car has had all the time, even at the first race. But it sounds like I did my usual and didn't listen.
Is sport. Yeah, and the brake.
Yep.
Very hard press the
Very
brake.
hard, yeah.
And give gas.
So, to round up, the car is now fully UK legal. The suspension is now harder and higher, and I know how to engage launch control. We have the ingredients to hopefully beat the Porsche GT3 RS around the racetrack. But before we take the long drive to Teesside, this car needs one modification for looks and not all performance, with a good old-fashioned Wheelmania makeover. Now, without doubt, the KTM Crossbow is a beautiful car. Now, there was one big option which we didn't go for because we blew our brains out on the carbon fibre, and that was the wheels. An extra inch of diameter, ask Jane, it is important, but
The conversion kit, including the rim, is around £22,000.
So today we are finally getting an upgrade at the best wheel supplier in the world, Birmingham's finest, Wheelmania. Wheelmania stock an amazing selection of rims, and seeing as it's the weekend, I have brought the whole family so everyone can pick a favourite, and I know they have a very special surprise for Senna and her baby.
Look at me.
Oh my God!
So, because you were such a good employee last time, we've done a little treasure hunt for you.
Just like last time, Wheelmania have made this experience special for all of us. And with Senna doing a Halloween treasure hunt, we had a look round the walls of this petrolhead's dream shop. Right, which is your favourite then?
I think they got any pink ones.
I want ones with like big holes like your mum.
Jane, which ones would you pick?
I love that.
Bold.
But still my favourite's Bob's in the other room.
That's nice. I love that. A lot of detail in that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of every shape. I love that.
This is Wheelmania's own brand, designed and manufactured with their own label RAF.
We like the centre lock style, raised centre cap as well. Not giving away any clues.
But these are not quite the same design as what we've gone for on the KTM. Meanwhile, Senna has completed the hunt and been spoilt rotten by Jordan, Sally and the team again.
Right, my turn.
Yours needs a set of wheels.
And the star prize, unicorn Nerf guns. Last time, Wheelmania made some bespoke wheels for the McLaren P1, and everyone agreed with me, they looked amazing. So please let me know in the comments what you think this time. Now let's see the design we went for.
They're amazing.
And here they are. Bespoke 9-spoke forged alloy wheels with carbon fibre centre locking wheel nuts, which cleverly hide the standard 5-bolt systems, and carbon fibre discs that shoot air to keep those Audi steel brakes cool. And the big one, an inch bigger diameter than the current wheels.
Those are mental.
Sure, they're amazing. How on earth have they done that? Have you ever done like a separate carbon disc like that?
No, we did similar with Matt's, one of your little MA wheels
Yes.
there. That's bolted from the front, these are bolted from the back.
So you can't see.
Yes, it's disguised. Carbon fibre centre plate, it's obviously secured by the centre lock style nut, KTM Xbow GTXR, obviously the wheel forged, and then we've got the carbon fibre outer disc.
That's crazy.
And one other,
So you'd never know that wasn't a centre locking nut, would you now?
no.
The alternative option from KTM factory was also a bigger diameter 9-spoke wheel. It was beautiful, but the legit centre wheel nut fixing was very expensive, as it took a whole different mounting system from the race car. Very cool, but an expense I just couldn't justify. Now we get the same look, but with a clever fake centre wheel nut cover. So let's get these wheels onto the car and show how this clever fake disc hides the standard 5 bolts. So the standard smaller KTM wheel has 5 bolts, holding the wheel to the hub. It's cheaper to manufacture, but it doesn't have that race car look. But Wheelmania's screw-on centre wheel nut disc is genius, hiding the 5 bolts. Now we have that centre race car wheel nut look without the £22,000 bill. Nobody will ever know. Damn.
massive thank you to Wheelmania. If you're looking to get yourself a set of aftermarket wheels, which you can even design yourself, head over to link in the description and check out Wheelmania. Today has been very, very special. Life is about family, and what they've done today for Senna is just amazing. Right, ready?
Roll the cinematic.
Cinematics. Here she is, and my God, what a difference they make. The carbon matches the car to perfection, and the racing style importantly matches this car's DNA. The orange suspension springs look much better, and you can see them popping every time you get in or out of this fighter jet canopy. So, the time has come to get back to that racetrack and beat the time set by the legendary track-focused GT3 RS. And for the drive up there, we have a bespoke upgrade to make our lives in a race car a bit more luxurious. In the last video, we had 2 complaints.
There's no comforts in this.
No. There's no do you know where my keys are? I'm about to put I'm sat on my keys. There's literally nowhere.
There was nowhere to put house keys and nowhere to put a drink.
Here we go.
On with track. Please don't accelerate hard or brake hard, because I will be wearing Oasis and hot chocolate.
I know this is a race car, but these are basic storage options I need to drive anywhere. Now we have a very cool solution.
Morning.
Good morning.
Jake.
Now Jake and Jake reached out to us on Instagram as they make prototype and production parts, and some of those have been for race cars. O-Sport is going to bespoke manufacture my car a cup holder whilst exactly matching the current KTM interior, so it looks totally OEM. And how do they do that? Well, that is seriously impressive. They use a very cool scanner to make a 1-to-1 3D model of the exact dimensions of the car. They even made a model of my drinks can and my house keys. Then when they got back to their factory, they could use the scanned 3D models to design and make the part without needing the car, and in theory, that will then fit perfectly. And a few days later, we got a finished carbon fibre part delivered to Teesside, which will fit the existing holes on the car. No drilling or gluing, and hopefully in the exact same weave to match this beautiful interior on this car. Right, here we are. Sunny England, Teesside. We're back here for redemption. We've got the KTM GTXR fully modded out, raised up like a monster truck. I'm going to smash every single curb and tyre wall they have here today.
Hopefully not with the front splitter.
Well, looks good now, doesn't it? Dead happy with that. Right, I'm looking forward to this. The obviously downside is we are here and it's wet through, which might be a bit of a problem on the lap time. Another excuse I've got just to get him in early is we couldn't get Cup 2s, which was a disadvantage until it started raining. So now I'm actually happy we've got 4Ss. Either way, we're going to have no grip, but somehow today we're going to beat that GT4S, and we're going to show that the KTM XR GT was a good choice.
Isn't it GTXR?
Oh, I don't know what it is. It's just f***ing great. Look at it. Look at it. And hopefully now, with the little mods we've done and KTM coming back and sorting this out, is perfect. But one last thing, as you know, we didn't have a cup holder, and I do like a monster in the morning. I've also wear spectacles because I'm 30 odd years old.
30?
And nowhere to put my keys. So this is Jake's finished item. It is going to look amazing fitted.
Do you need to take the stickies off first?
I don't think so. I reckon we can. How
Right
is it
then.
so cold?
Now undo the stickies.
It's that I can't do it the other way. It's impossible to do the other way. Oh, I can't do this sticky. Right, I'm going to take it back off just for a second.
Yeah, just to check it.
Just to check it. That's loads easier now with that with a bit on. Here we go. Moment of truth. Oh.
How about that?
Now this is the most practical car in the world. That's it. That's so. Hang on. Happy with that. So if you want anything made carbon fibre, hit the link in the description, get hold of Jake, and he can do literally, as we can see, anything that you want. Right, one last thing. Let's go get revenge.
This is Teesside Autodrome, twisty, tight and technical, and today, very moist. The track is not the smoothest, and last time I was very compromised. My KTM car was very low and was unable to take the curbs. Last time I went head to head with Mr. JWW in his Porsche GT3 RS, for most, the holy grail of track-focused, road legal cars. However, I lost.
Right, can you do it this time?
This is the massive difference. Now, I was having to go like that because I couldn't go anywhere near those curbs. Even the slightest part was on a raise, which had bottomed out on the underneath of the car. But James just went straight. He had left and right wheel onto the grass over the top of the curb, and the difference there is massive. But now, since KTM and Patrick have been over here and fixed all of my problems, hopefully we can take the most direct, bumpy, curby and fastest way around this track, just like James did. But we have a little issue which may hold us back today. Right, that's the new problem. It's wet. Very wet. Very wet. Doesn't get any better anywhere else either. So that's one thing we've got to contend with. But first of all, I think the first thing we've got to find out is this car was bottoming out on the straights, diving into the corners, on the curbs, over the bumps. So let's do a lap and let's see if at least we can get round this track with the car having its full potential. Just maybe the track isn't at its full potential. Right, what we're thinking, traction off straight away?
Yeah, I think that's the only logical, safe thing to do.
I'll show you my first bottom out. So good exit speed here, across the nice slippy leaves, and then when you hit the brakes here, big bottom out. Ooh, just a puddle. We went over all the big bumps and it didn't bottom out, which is great news. And I have some good news for you. If you took out car finance between April 2007 and November 2024, 4 out of 10 of you have been resold. Oh, we're steaming up so bad. Right, ready for this, everybody? Everyone hear us okay? What? That affected 14.2 million people, which is effectively an £8.2 billion payout. Is this going to work all right?
8.6, I think it was.
Oh, same thing. Still a lot of money, put it that way.
How was it down here?
So this, we couldn't actually go on the right line. Had to go here and miss all those bumps. Couldn't go on the curb, so I had to go here and then, here, where there was a big bump here.
That was the pump filled in with water.
Yeah. Now you can complain direct to your lender yourself or contact the Financial Ombudsman or await the FSA redress scheme, which is apparently going to start in 2026, and all of those are free.
Okay, this is the test.
How much should I take though? Still a bit scared.
That's good.
Yeah, I think that's flipping good.
Oh, we're going to beat this time easy.
Yeah, aren't we, with a jet ski? Now, if you'd rather get somebody to handle that for you, that's where Reclaim 24/7 can step in. They can find your old agreements back to 2007, and you have to do nothing apart from give them your name, address, and age. So that means no paperwork, no hassle, no win, no fee. So start your claim with Reclaim 24/7 today. Link in the description. We're probably going to crash, but thank you, Reclaim 24/7, for helping to pay for the build of the brand new front end on the brand new KTM XR GT. So good news, my car no longer hits the splitter when I go anywhere near those curbs. So we can definitely now take a shorter and faster line to save some lap time. But that doesn't help our new problem. The track is like an ice rink, which is significantly hurting our lap time. Lewis Hamilton, who I like to compare myself to, around Silverstone in the wet is 15 seconds slower than when the sun is out. So obviously beating that dry GT3 RS time
is going to be impossible. But we need a wet time to beat, and Mr. JWW is busy at the Nürburgring trying to make his historic 7-minute lap time. But luckily, we have another lap time to compare to. Matt Armstrong did the same track in his GT3 in damp conditions. He managed a 1 minute 16. So let's use that as a time to beat.
Right, ready? Get out. I've got a fast lap time to beat.
Right, give me a minute.
Yeah. So, like, it's a very usable car. I reckon sub 1 minute.
To get out or to do this track?
Yeah. Right, you might want to stop for this bit because it's inevitably going to end in a crash.
So let's hit some puddles and try and beat the lap time of the GT3.
You ready?
I know I look a knob.
Yeah, you do.
I'm well aware, but I was holding on that tight last time I got blisters. So I feel like I'm as ready as I'm going to be, and this is going to be an interesting next 10 minutes. It's going to be all right. Listen, we're sat in a race car and not at work. Well, this is work technically. Well, technically it's not, but so all good. Right, everyone. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all for taking your valuable time and watching these videos, because on days like today, although it's sketchy and it could go horribly wrong, it's still unbelievable fun. So thank you to you all. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button because it really does help us. Right, enough of that. Let's get on with the show. Oh dear. Right, traction off, and we've got to do launch control. Wish me luck. 3, 2, 1, go! I've not got no grip. Into the first corner, use all the track. Whoa! That didn't help. I'm going to try another lap, okay? Take 15. The track is so slippy, and trying to push this car to its limits, it's just ending up going slower. I'm struggling with a little bit of grip. Even when I went slower to be faster, I still had zero, and I mean zero grip. Oh, Jesus Christ! After a lot of close calls with the barrier, I decided to have one last gamble to set the best lap I dare in these terrible conditions. Right into the first corner. Nice and hard. Right, this is where it bottomed out really bad last time. And it's good. Right, we haven't got a lot of traction.
Ooh, a bit twitchy around that back corner.
Right now, use all the curb. Down there really, really fast. Good, now we've got the fast bit. Get some good exits. Get some good exit speed. What a car! This thing, I love it! Oh, we've got to come back in the dry. Now we can use these curbs now this time, which are going to make life a lot easier and a lot faster. That's power down! And we finished. Right, let's see what the time is, because without doubt, we definitely haven't beat a 103.2, but we've had a lot more fun, that's the thing. I think we all know I didn't beat the GT3 RS warm and dry lap time, but the big question, can I beat the GT3, which was in the damp?
Do you think you beat the GT3 RS?
100% beat it without any doubt whatsoever. I'm pretty sure that was in the under a minute anyway.
To be honest, you might want to sit back down for it.
Listen, I know it's not going to be good news.
Have some faith.
I'm slightly limited on grip today, slightly limited, but like what an amazing day, so much fun. It's freezing cold, it's wet, but we're in an amazing car. Go on then, hit me.
You did it.
In a 1.
In a 1.
50.
18.3.
18, so what's that? That's not too bad. That's about, is that 11, 12 seconds slower than before? Not too bad. Unfortunately, I didn't get to beat the GT3 time today, but with me driving around literally oceans of floods dotted around the track, I literally would expect nothing else. No, I'm happy with that. Honestly, I'm happy with that because, listen, it's not faster than the GT4S today, but the GT4S would be slow around here as well. Rear wheel drive, exactly the same problem. But let's face it, look at that. Wheel Mania absolutely smashed it out of the park. KTM have fixed all the problems we've had. We've been hitting all the curbs today. It's not been bottoming out. It has been an absolute dream to drive. I officially love my KTM. Right, thank you for watching and we'll see you next Tuesday, 6 PM.